Hey, y'all, I'm going to be reacting to Tropical-Rouge Precure episode 34. I will be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. Oh, yeah, I'm hyped. Yes! Because honestly, it's always started out the week epically with Dragon Quest Adventure Die's newest episode, so I'm excited to see what they're going to do for this one. Hello, Manatu. I don't think you need an introduction. I was actually thinking they were going to acknowledge the uberly epic comedic episode that they had last week. No, not the castle. No! I feel bad for Ellen. No. I like how the shellfish bro don't give a fuck. I love this. No, all it does need to gain a little bit more responsibility, though. Okay, Chongi does have to be a man of his word. Ain't wrong. Kind of like that. Usually in anime, it's characters that. Whoa! Although I have a feeling Ella's going to regret this because she's going to want to come back. Okay, I'm really loving the premise of this. Because out of all the villains that they've got, Elda feels like the only one that they've actually legitimately explored. She feels like the team. Just remember for prefacing, the first Precure I've ever seen was Healing Good Precure. But she feels like she's going to be the Moda of Tropical-Rouge Precure. I just hope she isn't wasted like Moda, though, because Moda had so much potential. Okay, Daruzen from the Healing Good Precure was also a pretty damn good villain, but he was also wasted. I hope they don't waste Elday, because I see a lot of potential in her. I think she can be an all-time great villain, depending on how they handle it. I gotta admit, I love them dance moves in the opening. It never gets old. You know, with all these transformations, even though I know the previous episode was just comedic centered, I kind of hope they can have the whole Kururun transforming into a Precure bit in an actual episode. That would be absolutely amazing. They probably won't do it though, but fuck, that'd be great. I wonder if that implies that Lower is going to get another power up eventually, though. Because when they usually do the dancing thing, they usually utilize the elephant. But the creature that they've got, the bit in the opening, looks a little bit different. James Arford, what will you be when you grow? I like this. I'm assuming they're going to have the forms of the Astro Girls. What do you want to be when you grow up? Potentially. Oh, never mind. I guess I was a bit wrong there. All right, I kill Pantora Girls, damn it. I mean, that's cute and all, but I want to hear what Manatsu, Mirorin, us. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Now, this one I want to hear. All right, that's a good goal. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with Manatsu not knowing what she wants to do when she grows up. I wonder what Asuka wants to be when she grows up. Oh, that's so cute seeing how Manatsu's taking it so seriously. I think Adventure in Torgo would actually be something that Manatsu would be good at. I think she'd even be a damn good actress, if you ask me, considering her personality. Yo, Laura be snitching. I thought for a second Asuka might have wanted to give up the racket though, but that's cool to see that. That actually feels like it fit Minorin perfectly. Yeah, I'm not sure as to what couldn't want to be. Wait, what? No, no. Yeah, it feels all sorts of wrong. No. Kudo needs to stay in that same adorable state forever. Good. I hope they keep Kudo in that way. The only thing I'll accept is Kudo maybe becoming bigger and fatter and cuter. That I could accept. I'd say the only way Elda would get snacks from people is if she does favors for them, though. But you know, out of all of them, I'd say Songo's goal is actually the most achievable, at least at the current point of time. I like that optimism. You know, the occurring. I'm assuming her mother's goal was achieved because Monato's mother looks happy almost every single time she's on frame in the series. Oh, okay. That's a shocker. I was not Oh. Because I wasn't expecting them to show off Minato's dad this way. Maybe want to do a firefighter then? Oh, okay. Well then. Okay, that goal was pretty cool too. Ballerina? Yo, when they mention Ballerina, kind of reminds me of Princess 2 too. A little bit. Aww. But you know what? At least she found something that she loved, though. And speaking of the whole vet thing, kind of reminds me of Healing Good Precure when. At least it reminds me of Hinata's sister. Oh. Yeah, she's always constantly changing. That's cool, though. No, fire would have been dangerous. Okay, at least now his aspirations became more realistic. He ain't wrong. I like when like Ima and they both do it like that's cute. I actually like that. At least they give us an explanation as to how Minato's parents met and why she moved. That's really sweet, actually. Shows us that sometimes the best Precure episodes are the ones that don't really involve massive amounts of action sequences or massive amounts of set pieces. Like already, just off of the first 9 minutes, this is already one of the best Precure episodes. And that's with this episode not even having a huge budget, because you can tell that this is definitely one of Toei's B or C animation tier stats, especially when you compare it to some of the stuff that Digimon Ghost Game. Like, here's an example right here. This shot where Asuka's walking and you see people around the sports shop or in the shopping center. You don't see people win in the backgrounds while in Digimon Ghost Game. At least its first 2 episodes so far. When you see its main character in the shopping district, you see people move around in the backgrounds. And they're both run by Toei too, so it makes the comparison much more apt because it's both by the same studio. Just that this series airs like literally an hour before Digimon Ghost Game. Azura Middle School Literary Club. I like the music playing in the background. Sounds nice. Yes! Come on. Or maybe she's going to keep it a secret tease. No! I want to know now. Yes, it's not fair. I'm with Laura here. Badass. I actually really love Laura's Goma. Maybe it's she wants to save the world as another goal. Yeah, I wonder what her quantifications for a legendary queen are. Hey, you know, nothing wrong with having huge aspirations like that. Can't blame him. I mean, Butler is kind of an asshole sometimes. Oh, I'm actually surprised. Arners looks like she's the type that it's always been responsible from start to finish. At least off the impressions I get. I think Elda would have been better off. Oh, this is fucking adorable. Hey, it kind of reminds me of the Titanic when you have Leonardo DiCaprio's character get on the boat and he's like, says on the Titanic, "I'm king of the world." Oh, that has to be a Titanic reference there. That has to be. I don't think so. It just did that. It was like a similar pose for no reason. That is awesome. I'm assuming she's realizing that there's not much point to life. There's no purpose. Oh. Aww, that's so adorable. Aww. She's going to take it to, oh. Oh, Guerrero was always trying to. Speaking of which, what was Guerrero doing there? Like, wasn't he like sleeping in the aqua pot? You know what? Fuck it, it's Guerrero. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, and I'm okay with it. Hell, he could probably be like around a fucking volcano and be like, you know what? It's Kaduna. I'll accept it. I won't even ask questions to how he got into a fucking volcano because it's Kaduna and he's magical. Dun, dun, dun. I love this track. No, so honestly, Tropical-Rouge Precure has some damn good tracks sometimes. I'm curious about the one who wants to be an idol. No, I'm really curious because I do love seeing idol anime sometimes. I'm assuming she's going to sit. The thing is, will we find out, though? Because what if they're... Okay, the character designs for the people mentioning what they want to do when they grow up look a little bit simple. Okay, I actually like this. You see, Chongi actually acts sort of like an older brother figure. I kind of wish the series did more of that type of stuff. But you know what? Better late than never. Yeah. Wait, what? They can actually do that? Yo, that's crazy. Okay. I did not see this coming. This is actually better than I could have ever anticipated. And it makes it more fucked up, too, because they're taking away motivation energy from children. This gives the episode, at least for me, an extra holy shit, what the fuck factor in a good way type of vibe. I love when it says, let's make a gotcha. That never gets old. Yo, I'm actually really curious, y'all. Probably no one's going to answer this question, but sometimes I do wonder, when Tropical-Rouge Precure is in Japan, is there like makeup commercials? Like, that's the thing, like, that pops into my head whenever I watch an episode of this series. I know I could always catch one of the Tropical-Rouge Precure live streams that people post on YouTube, but then I'm always scared of looking at those because I don't want to see any spoilers, and obviously they're never saved online because Toei gets rid of those Tropical-Rouge Precure raw live streams. So I would. That's why I would always want them. So that's a question that pops into my mind. If they actually do have makeup commercials in the series. Because I don't know. It feels like it'd be a lost opportunity if this series airs and there ain't even a single makeup commercial in the series. I actually like the little line from Manatsu there. I like the music when it goes like, dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. It sounds epic. I mean, even though the animation's not amazing, the choreography is not bad. They probably could have animated the impact of block animation better. Okay, that bit looks actually good. It looks like this episode has at least some talented animators. Because that bit where Manatsu's dodging looks damn good. Whoever did that scene, the animator needs to be placed in important episodes. And that bit where Elle is doing that and her hair's moving looks really expressive. All right, not bad. It looks like Toei actually had some good animators placed on this episode. And I love this how it's Manatsu talking with Elde, considering that Elde and Manatsu have built up some chemistry with each other. The thing is, that's a good point because as an adult, you can actually whatever you want because you have money to afford it. I like this, though. Shows you that when you grow up, sometimes some people have fears of growing up. Oh my god, that's perfectly timed! I like how she instantly that took Ellie off guard, and that's when she landed the punch. Was that cheap? Yes, but that's fucking brilliant. All right, I gotta admit that was an epic win there. Toei, you outdid yourselves. I honestly thought that this episode was going to be one of the bad ones, but no, this actually ended up being one of the best episodes in the series by far. Like, there's no debate. You impressed me, Toei, because you had me scared. You had me scared that the episode 33 was a fluke. That's what I was scared of. I was like, thank goodness it was not a fluke, though. I always love that bit where you have the orb and then you get their powered up dresses. For some reason, I don't know. My mind thinks of the Aikatsu franchise, whenever I see them dress up, it reminds me of the Aikatsu dress. Yeah, I know Precure predates Aikatsu, but it kind of reminds me of it a little bit. Especially those dynamic land. The land beat dynamic steps, they always look damn good. I was on their face when they do the victory. Oh, hey, she tried her best. Ellie's gonna. Aw. Kind of like I hear. That's nice. We see Elday have some character development here, too. She tried her best, though. I don't think Butler could bitch about what Elday did. Whoa! That's some character development from Nimity, too. And actually going as far as... Aww. Oh, that's so cute. All right. That honestly was one of the best sequences involving Elda and Nimity by far. And that's really cute too when it comes to Sango. But you know what? The uncertainty of the future is what makes it fun. Laura is becoming a sort of like a legendary Precure, so. Yeah, already she's doing a lot. I'm sure being a Precure and a queen is. Is she gonna? They'll be friends forever? Is that what she's gonna? Yeah, I had a feeling. That is so Manatsu. And I also love that little girl from Asuka too, because her and Laura were always busting each other's chops. So seeing her also pitching that she also wants to stay friends too, even after Laura becomes a queen, was actually really great. Yeah, I love these dances. But I gotta take this shit seriously because Digimon Ghost Game airs in like 36 minutes. If not, I would do the dances. Now, I'm gonna give this one a 9.5 out of 10. You might be wondering why I give this such a high score, though. Let me explain why. This is the episode that had the most substantial character development for the antagonist that I've seen in a Tropical-Rouge Precure episode. Which is amazing because this series is starting to have everything that Healing Good Precure didn't have. Healing Good Precure didn't really have any chemistry between its antagonists at all. They just felt like they were plot devices, and that's it. And the only one that actually felt like a character was Batsimoda, but he got killed early. And Dairuzan, but then he was wasted in the last arc of the series. So what really reassured me about this episode when it comes to the writing quality of the series was just the fact that you see Chonge act like an older brother figure towards Elde and trying to help her gain motivation power by giving her one of those Nyanin balls. And then afterwards, you see Elde get some motivation from Numidi, and Elde gets the emergency stash because she wasn't able to get any motivation. So that was really beautiful too, seeing how much they care about Elde. Yeah, lady, yes, yes, I'm hyped. Oh. Yo, could it like a vampire? Yes! Fuck yeah! Yes! 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 Oh! Whoa! Whoa! I didn't think that'd be that adorable. What is the sorcery? I thought that the limits of Kurudun's cuteness were just gonna be that bit where Kurudun transformed into a Precure in like that one parody episode. I wasn't expecting this. Holy shit. That is some mind-blowing shit there. Karurun in like a the Lord's. What do we do to deserve something so beautiful? All right. I mean, I was already excited for episode 35, but now I'm hyped. Y'all know how much I am. Yes, I'm not gonna deny it. I simp for Karurun, and I'm not gonna fucking deny it. Karurun is amazing, and I don't care what you think about me simping for Karurun. He is that awesome, and he deserves it. But holy shit! All right, back into what I thought about the episode, because I gotta gather my thoughts now, because that was beautiful. But no, I have to gather my thoughts though. Here's why I thought the script was amazing, because now we see lots of chemistry between Numiri, Chonge, and also Elde. It makes their bond feel realistic, strong, powerful. And that's why I absolutely adored the episode. And that wasn't the only bit I loved about this episode, too, because from a character standpoint, it's nice seeing Manatsu still not necessarily know what she wants to do in the future with absolute conviction. But at least this episode has a theme of, when you're young, you don't necessarily even have to worry about what you want to do in the future, because you'll probably figure it out eventually. And I love that. It has a message of you shouldn't rush in to what you want to do in the future, because you'll have time to figure it out. And you should never really completely worry about that. And that's what I love about this episode too, because it's a message that resonates with me, because growing up, I really didn't know what I wanted to do either. So I was kind of in a similar situation to Manatsu. So that's why I thought this episode felt really relatable for me. And that's why I thought from a script standpoint, it was amazing. And plus, we got to see how firm Laura is in a sense of becoming a queen, but now she wants to be a legendary queen. So I love how she adds qualifiers to her original goal. I obviously really love getting to see the bits of growth from Minorin, seeing how she wants to be most likely a liberating. You got Asuka want to be a tennis player. We already pretty much knew what song I wanted to be, but it was nice getting that reconfirmation on that. So I love all these bits of growth for all the girls. They really did a great job in hammering home their goals and their aspirations, showing us that the girls, there's more to them than just wanting to save the world. They want to do those type of things when they grow up, and that's what really made the episode so well written. And I love that bit of growth for Elde too, where she realizes that eventually just playing around all day ain't what it's cracked up to be. And I love that too. It really made the episode a lot more stronger, if you ask me. And then, sides from all that, I'd be alive. I didn't say I didn't love everything involving that butler, because that bit where the butler was kind of like an asshole was hilarious, if you ask me. Yes, I felt bad for Elde, but it worked because Elde usually is the type to slack off. So seeing her called out on that, it was actually enjoyable in a way. So that's what I thought the script for the episode was absolutely fantastic. Also got to give a shout out to whoever was in charge of not just those bits of running the Elde stuff, but even the fight sequences were well directed, because even though this episode didn't have massive amounts of Sakuga that, say, episode 33 or 29 or episodes 1 and 2 had, the script more than made up for it. And there were some bits of Sakuga. While, yes, it wasn't a Sakuga fest from start to finish like episodes 29 and 33 were, there was still bits of Sakuga, like when you had Manatsu dodge some of the first 2 attacks. That looked really beautiful. So regardless, the animators, I think they can be proud about how they animated things. They did a really good job regardless, and they can hold their heads high. And there's nothing to be ashamed about. This episode looked good visually, which I'm impressed, because the preview was not, the preview didn't show much well-done animation cuts. So I was impressed, because there's one of the few instances where a preview that didn't have good visuals ended up being an episode with good visuals. So that's a shocker, because usually in Toei anime, when you have a preview with bad animation, usually the episode itself looks like shit. I know, because I've been watching lots of Toei anime over the last few years, and I know how it usually is with Toei anime. Thankfully, this was the exception. This is like one of the few bits where there's exceptions to that. One of the few instances where Toei has a badly animated preview, but that was well animated. I'm impressed. So visually, the episode was so magnificently done. I thought the artwork was gorgeous. And even with that bit with Kuruden too, where you even have some comedic bits where you see what Kuruden actually wants to be when Kuruden's older. That was hilarious. And how Kuruden showed off a little bit of concern for Elde, showing us that Toei, while yes, they knew that Kuruden's adorable and they can abuse the fuck out of Kuruden from like an adorable standpoint, I wouldn't complain. They also know that they can use Kuruden as an emotional tool too, to elevate the emotion of a scene, like how they did it when Kuruden was talking to Elde. So great bits there. Thought the voice acting was absolutely fantastic, and that's why I thought the episode was 9.5 out of 10 worthy. And I am definitely going to be reacting to the next episode. I just hope that I can do it on time, because, you know, my schedule's random as hell with all my overtime work. But thankfully, I was able to react to this episode on time. Well, anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comments section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.